Hello, and welcome to the Adam Friedland Show podcast after dark. We got a late one tonight. We worked a long day yesterday. I think you guys are going to like it.
Yeah, it works from, what was that, probably 4 p.m. until 9 p.m.
Not me. I had to come to the studio and get all the equipment.
Yeah, I had to go prep things at the location.
What
time did you come to the studio?
I got here at 10:45. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Cameras. There's cameras.
You set up cameras?
You're looking into them right now.
No, that's not true. These aren't running. No, you have been spying on me.
My phone.
You have been spying on me.
It's not spying.
No, I knew you've been spying on me.
Surveillance.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, I just found out something new, new dynamic.
Can't wait to see you repeat your.
Are you reading a book right now?
I'm not.
Nick's hiding his Kindle.
I don't have a Kindle.
Like it's a picture of his boyfriend.
I'm looking at my.
It's nice doing it late. It's nice doing it late.
Just in class with the book, and
you're reading a Nicholas Sparks book.
It's just math, algebra 2, and you're just looking at your. I hope the teacher doesn't notice.
I'm reading my.
What the hell is this thing?
We used to do it late all the time. I kind of miss it.
It is very funny that they do health class. Because it starts in like 5th grade, and you do.
6th grade was my first
kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Yeah.
And then 5th grade, and then they have a class where like, hey, that's your by the way. And then you're like, oh, okay.
That's when I found out about I didn't know.
I mean, the last 5 years, this whole time, I've been like, what the what the hell is this?
I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it.
Yes, I am reading the Kindle because...
Stop reading.
Well, the cat threw up all over my copy of Means of Ascent. And
so now you got to download
I ordered another copy on Amazon. And then, I wanted to read it now. And I have the Kindle. I almost never use the Kindle unless here's when the Kindle comes out. I'm on a plane, I'm flying somewhere, I pull it out, I'm like, maybe I'll read a book. And then the only thing on there is like a PDF of like the recipes they the Vitamix. And then I'm like, or already read.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, green smoothie, and then, I try to connect to the Wi-Fi, but you can't because there's like tell us how cool Delta is before we let you.
You don't just lie and say you're cool?
No, there's like a process.
I know.
It doesn't work on the Kindle.
It doesn't work.
So I downloaded, but
also we didn't work from 4 yesterday.
I wouldn't be sitting here with a book, or Look, the guys. This is a blue collar podcast.
Don't tell. They want to see us hard at work.
There is nobody that works harder in this world than podcast listeners.
Yes,
they're basically like the guys that work.
These are hard hat guys.
Yeah. Let's be clear. The podcasters are the laziest people in the world who anybody could do their job. They just,
they just didn't get the band together.
Right. They're too late. They're like cat people, right? And that's why you can't be too mad at them, because it's like looking at a guy in a wheelchair and being like, hey, come on, why don't you go run a mile? Exactly.
Yeah.
And, so I just don't want to ever say we're working hard or something and insult.
We know who we are.
Yeah, insult the guy at the bottom of a mine shaft with headphones in and an Oculus that he's watching the Friedland show on while he's feeling around for the canary to see if
he's gonna die,
if it's a girl or a boy. he's reaching around. That's how you know there's gonna.
Is that what the canary in the coal mine is?
Yeah, it's a gender reveal for the mine.
Yeah, it would be really if you were in a pit of a guy. Yeah, that would be so embarrassing.
Yeah, bad news, boys. It's Chris Cooper. We got another. It's going to be a hard winter in West Virginia. No, I don't know. I don't remember how long we worked. But it is funny to say we worked hard yesterday, hence the late podcast today. implying that we had to sleep because we did wrap at 9.
We were exhausted too.
I went home and I worked out.
No, I was
cleaned the
exhausted.
kitchen.
I watched in the city with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do with my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
We've been having recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Brexit the city.
Brexit the city.
Yeah.
And it's Boris Johnson.
What about something like that?
Yeah, and he's like, I'm fucking all these guys.
Look at my hair.
Yeah, look at my hair.
Look at my hair. Look.
Yeah. We're leaving Europe.
I've invented a new type of haircut.
Yeah. In many ways, the city is a lot like Brexit because it's getting out of a toxic relationship.
I would kind of like to delete the last 5 minutes of this and restart this episode because we should try to. We've been having a lot of trouble on YouTube
with cussing.
Yeah, because it's like I said, the podcast listeners, hardest working folks in the world. This is a free episode, but I understand, we're wasting your time. So, and we, we're taking...
You have to watch.
Yeah, well, you're forced to. So, I feel reluctant to say, if you enjoy the show, please go to patreon.com/TAFS and support it. But...
Don't do it with that face. I'm about to laugh face. If you enjoy the show, yes. And you're going to figure out why when we release our next episode. There's a lot of money that we're spending right
Ideally, well, we didn't spend any money yesterday.
Yeah, there's a high concept, high production.
Don't tell them that we're in a case of beer.
Don't tell them that we didn't spend money yesterday.
Yeah.
Tell them we spent $30,000 yesterday.
Right.
And I had to park the car in a garage.
No, all the money.
I had $100,000.
All the money goes to hiring lawyers to fight the Social Security Administration.
Oh my God.
Because
old people.
Yeah.
Because the elderly.
Well, I don't know. Every day I get a new letter they get scarier and scarier.
Really? They're going to send you to Gitmo.
No, I think it's resolved now.
Oh, nice.
The thing is,
That's resolved?
If you have a business, no, this is a separate issue. If you have a business, there's these agencies that'll be like, hey, here's a $50,000 fine.
Yeah.
And you're like, for what? And it's like all this shit. And you send it to the CPA or the bookkeeper, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's what Charles said. He's like, yeah, they just do this. They'll just, I got dinged for unemployment insurance for myself for my own, just an LLC that I've had for years. It's just a catch-all for, when I do stand-up. Mm-hmm. There's no employees or anything. But they're like, oh, well, you didn't have unemployment insurance. It's like, in case I fire myself.
You can fire yourself.
Yeah, what the talking about? But they'll just say, oh, yeah, oh, no.
You could get hurt doing crowd work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to pay workers' comp to yourself.
Anyways, that I think is resolved.
Good.
But anyway, I don't really care. This stuff, 3 weeks ago, was really, it would buy like a little Princess and the Pea situation. Now that the special's out of the way, that's done, that's recorded.
Yeah, you're a cool customer now.
Yeah, and now it's just doing the thing. I don't care if it's. We'll see what happens. Even if the footage gets all lost, I don't care.
Yeah.
I did the thing.
Well, I got the film crew to film my feature set, and maybe there will be a full special shot in the same style as your special that's going to be released one day before your special. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be called Full Special. Well, anyone who does this after me is
the double crosser. I got some bad news for you.
What happened?
This week I recorded a duet with Katie Lang.
I'm the biggest fan.
Checkmate.
I'm the biggest fan.
Checkmate.
She looks so much like Elon Musk. Back to and she looks like
anyway, the only point
Wayne Newton.
In saying all that, in wanting to redo the beginning of the episode, is we need to, I guess because the YouTube account, we just use the old YouTube account. And in my 20s, look, I was a crazy guy, and so I didn't really understand YouTube, and I was like, oh, I guess I should get into YouTube. Maybe I'll make a video violating every single one of the community guidelines.
Yeah.
And then check all the wrong boxes when you do the monetization thing. So all of our has to go through this process, and
of approvals, and it delays us releasing episodes.
and they refuse
for weeks on end.
And they refuse to. If we
and Han doesn't want to give us his man on the inside at YouTube. So if it's anything, say Adam and Nick need you to connect.
Please flood his.
Yeah, flood him.
Go on Twitch.
He definitely has a guy at YouTube that is like, yes, right this way, sir.
Well, I'd like to do.
We need to meet this guy so we don't have to get our talk show episodes that we
starting now. No cussing. So this is now a Midwestern
Christian
podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna bleep.
Oh,
but I said all that stuff about my and the canaries and gender. Look, I don't really.
What do you talk about? I mean, what is there to talk about other than your canaries, gender reveals?
I have no idea, and it doesn't. It's not like it gets better. Did you see that Mitch McConnell video? I watched it. Yeah. It's like people are like, "Oh, something's seriously wrong." It's like I do that all the time.
I do it all the time.
Yeah. That's me every time I go to Starbucks.
Well, I found out.
And they're like, "Do you want a grande or a venti?" My entire life, those sizes they've been explaining to me, and I'll just freeze.
Because you're nervous?
Because I don't know what they're talking about.
Because you crap your pants?
Well, I try to answer the question, then I'm like, where am I?
Do you touch your temples and go,
Eee! Like Professor X?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh,
not to excuse Mitch McConnell, I don't.
No,
I don't understand. What is that? Why he's like, oh, you can't stop me. I'm staying in Congress no matter what.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like, wouldn't you want to? You're 81 years old.
Yeah, go to Key West or something.
You don't have to stop living your life. Just stop being in Congress. He probably has a bunch of money. They all make money on the side.
I think his wife is a real battle axe.
The lady.
You can't say that. It's cuss.
Oh, right. Yeah. Speaking of which,
his wife is a real samurai sword.
So she makes all the money. But we do have to take a break real quick and discuss a new sponsor that we have. Because
we're very excited about this.
We're trying to move away from the begging.
Look at us, 2 vapes this week.
Please. We have a new sponsor this week. Cut that. We're going to put the vapes down for the sponsor and not talk about vaping.
I'm not even saying the word. So starting now.
Okay, but hold on. Please read the do not say list on page 2 before recording.
Okay.
This is like one of those in school.
They're setting us up.
In school where it's like, read all the instructions before you finish. Add 2 to 5. And then you get to the last one. It's like, only do step 1. And there's one who already has done this worksheet.
Finished! Yeah.
That's a lazy, the teacher's like, I'm doing nothing today.
Yeah, I'm gonna prank you.
Yeah. We're watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and we're doing the last item on the instruction sheet. Today's episode is brought to you by Foom. Note, Foom is pronounced Foom. And okay.
This is Foom.
Please note, Foom is pronounced Foom. That is with an umlaut.
Umlaut.
And M. So it's sort of a German or...
kind of German style...
German style company. Show them the box, Adam.
This is the box?
We got the box here. And we're going to have to figure out a way to...
no way.
Okay. Okay, so we got to be real careful with this do not say.
We had a call about the do not say.
Yes. So what this is, look. Cold turkey may be great on sandwiches, but there's a better way to break your bad habits. And we're not talking about some weird mind voodoo from your crazy neighbor, or use your own.
You have a crazy neighbor? Like Kramer style?
Yeah. Yeah, they just come in my apartment.
Yeah, you just come.
Yeah. We're not talking about some weird mind voodoo from your crazy neighbor, or use your own sarcastic example. So I guess here's
be sarcastic.
Yeah. Oh, that seems like a great way to break a bad habit is smashing your own ankles with a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was sarcastic.
We're talking about our sponsor, Foom, pronounced Foom.
Foom.
And they look at the problem in a different way. It's so funny the way they have this, the way they pronounce because Foom. Everybody knows what an umlaut is and how to pronounce it.
It's a long U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but they say it's pronounced U-M-E, which that would be, if you saw U-M-E, you'd be, what is that, Fume? And then you would say pronounced F-umlaut-M. The name already is...
It has the pronunciation guide.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you're a smart guy. A lot of people don't know.
Well, whether you're a smart guy or you're an imbecile, Foom is right for you. Because we're talking about our sponsor, Foom, and they look at the problem in a different way. Not everything in a bad habit is wrong. So instead of drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from your habit? Mm-hmm. Now, Foom is an innovative, award-nominated device that does just that. Now, this is different because there's a bunch of words we can't say. So
I think the back of the box kind of tells a story.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That we could share.
Yeah, it's the world's first diffusive device. There's no way that we can't read the back of the box.
No.
So this is a diffusive device.
Yes.
Right. And that's different than anything you might be familiar with unless you're already familiar with Foom. It's set out to create better habits. So this is a habit reinforcement device. It's got a little box there.
It reinforces the habit, but it takes out the bad part.
It takes out the bad part. So instead of electronics, Foom is completely natural. So there's no electronics in this thing. If you can see it here. It looks like a little pepper mill. Sounds like it too.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you like your pappardelle? Do you want extra? We didn't finish making your pappardelle.
I feel like I'm at a Michelin star restaurant, right?
Do you want? I hate that at an Italian restaurant. Where they're like, oh, it's not done,
it's
actually.
showboaty.
Well,
yeah.
It's like, they put it on in the back.
Yes. I hate that, but I like when they make
How is it not finished?
I like when they make the guacamole at the table.
That's not Italian.
I know, it's Mexican.
You know what else isn't Italian? Bad habits.
Bad habits.
And Foom.
Yes.
Foom is completely natural. Instead of vapor, there's no vapor in this.
It comes from plants.
Well, it uses flavored air.
Okay.
And I don't know if...
Let's crack one.
Yeah, it uses all natural, delicious flavors. Now, they explained to me what is in here, and it's... I don't know if
it says 100% pure plants. Okay, Nick.
Oh, that's empty. So you gotta... There's this
so
thing here.
These are
cool.
the cores.
I feel like James Bond.
Oh,
yes.
This is awesome.
Do you mind if I put this in your real quick?
Come on, dude. We're not cussing on this.
That's what James Bond would say. Ah, yes.
Can I... No, her name is... He doesn't ask her to put things in her...
Mrs. X. Do you mind if I... yes. It's the villain's assistant.
Okay.
In
Nick, I'm going to read flavors to you. Tell me what...
Mrs. me in...
You were the one that said we can't do cussing and stuff.
We already blew it. Anyways, listen.
Okay, so sparkling grapefruit, orange vanilla.
Give me the grapefruit. I want the grapefruit.
Okay, so this is like a seltzer. This is like a pamplemousse seltzer.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open the core pouch. Now it says on the back, you replace your core every 2 to 3 days. So it has a chart where it says you get full flavor.
Anyway, this is the most important part, right? So it's not vapor, right? This is not... And we're not allowed to say...
So you get multiple cores.
Look, you're not an idiot. You know what this is for. And it doesn't have... It's just like oils.
Here's the core. I have a couple more cores left. So it zips back up in like a Ziploc pouch kind of thing.
I kind of just like smelling it.
How's it smell?
I don't know, but I think I might use it like this.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little on my fingers.
It's nice to see you again, Mr. Bond.
Yeah. Which one was that?
Now I'm the bad guy.
The bad guy.
Would you like some pepper on your pappardelle?
Okay, so let's crack that. Let's try it.
Hold on, I think I'm doing this wrong here. There we go. Oh, that's cool. You gotta come on, man.
I forgot.
Oh, so when you rotate it, look, it's got a little. It's got like a little James Bond camera.
Oh, it's mechanical.
Well, yeah, it's mechanical. There's no electronics in it.
There's no electronics. You don't have to charge it. How's the air taste?
It tastes like the flavor.
Can I try?
I guess it's like when you inhale something, do you inhale it directly, or do you pull it in your mouth and then like breathe in it?
I do like a little cloud and then like a wrapper.
Yeah, so this is, I guess maybe you choke it down. Yeah, you gotta choke it down. And then,
What do you mean choke it down?
like the hole, you gotta make the hole smaller so you get more like pull on it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I taste the air.
Yeah, you taste the air. It's just flavored air.
Yep.
And yeah, so it doesn't heat up. There's no chemicals, all natural, delicious flavors. Let's get the other one going.
What do you want?
I don't know. Let's sparkling grapefruit. Let's do something that's
Let's do
maple
pepper
and move away from fruits.
I knew a girl named Maple Pepper.
No,
once.
you did. You get it. Instead of bad, and let's also not drop the product on the floor. I guess
It rolled off the table.
Yeah, I know, but look what you've done here.
I'm sorry.
Look what you've done.
Let's try Maple Pepper.
You know that this is the kind of shit that gets us in trouble. Is you do stuff like this, and then they're like, "Oh, he's dropping it all over the floor."
You know, in
they're saying it's for a Papadelle.
You know, there's a song.
Oh, look here. I'm an idiot. Your Foom comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts. So that's exactly how it works. So that's what you're supposed to do. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I like the flavor.
Give
of the
it
air.
to me.
What?
Just just give it to me.
But the advertiser's gonna see this. Let's not
Anyways,
argue. They
okay.
want.
All right, fine. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. So that's what that is. It's an adjustable airflow dial. Because I had it wide open. I thought you had it wide open, and that's like, you can't
Yeah.
You can't unless you're like somebody that's like, yeah, bring it right into
Like a Satchmo.
like a cigar type guy.
Oh yeah. Like a.
Yeah, that one's a lot better. It tastes like Christmas.
Yeah, you know.
Or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa.
Or Kwanzaa.
It tastes like any one of the holidays.
That's the Christian content we need.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So this Maple Pepper, it reminds me of a song.
Yeah.
Maple Pepper.
Your Foom comes with an adjustable airflow dial and is designed with movable parts and magnets for fidgeting, giving your fingers a lot to do, which is helpful for de-stressing and anxiety while breaking your habit. So it's also designed for fidgeting. I guess there's like a tactile thing.
It's akin to a fidget spinner.
Which if you're one of those types of guys, tactile guys, it seems great for you. Me
Maybe
personally,
neuroatypical.
I'm air raid sirens.
Yeah.
So the tactile thing I don't need, but I do have an oral kind of fixation. So they got all the
Me too, brother.
they got the different types of fixations covered. Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
So stopping is something we all put off because it's hard, but switching to Foom is easy, enjoyable, and even fun. Foom has served over 100,000 customers and has thousands of success stories, and there's no reason that can't be you. Join Foom in accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack, which I guess this is the one we have here that Adam so rudely threw all over the floor.
I did.
Is there more in this box? Is there? Oh, there's a picture. You're a part of the family now.
Oh.
This is weird. Look at
So
this.
for an orphan,
This guy on the right looks exactly like Bobby.
Let me see.
And it comes with this picture of exactly the guy you'd expect to be in the box of a product released in 2023. Mr. Startup is. You get a picture of Mr.
That
Startup.
could be the advertiser.
This could be.
Look, guys, we got a QR box.
It comes with
if you're watching on YouTube, hopefully on a television, take your phone and QR that.
You got a cleaning kit, which is just a pipe cleaner, and a looks like a little microfiber cloth.
This is great stuff, guys.
I guess you clean it because you probably drool into the thing at some point.
Yeah.
Like a trumpet. Like a spit valve on a trumpet.
Yeah.
That's a very disgusting element of the brass section.
Yeah, wind instruments.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just
That they have to release their saliva.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if that were me, I'd be like, okay, well, do I still have to wear a tuxedo to these shows?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be just
You're making me
spitting
spitting. Yeah.
all over the floor.
Also, you have to like wet your reed right before you play.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit of that.
Oh, that's not
Yeah, anyways,
Christian.
okay, so here we go. Join Foom in accelerating humanity's breakup with destructive habits by picking up the Journey Pack today. Head to try Foom and use code TAFS to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. That's tryfoom.com. Use TAFS to save an additional 10% off your order today. And I tell you, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to try it because I don't think I'm doing enough to reverse the damage
Humanity.
I've done to myself
Oh, okay.
by just taking saunas and eating beets once a week. So we'll try this.
Right.
Okay, and then it's a diffusive device. Make sure that I have not said any of the stuff. Okay, yeah, I didn't say any of this. Okay, yeah, again, that is tryfoom.com. That's tryfum.com and use code TAFS to save 10% off when you get the Journey Pack today. You can see it in front of here, folks.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
You get multiple cores of multiple flavors.
Dude, I love doing this, bro.
I like the wood.
The wood is nice.
The wood is nice.
Honestly, maybe I am becoming a tactile guy.
Yeah.
No, I need to bite something.
You need a bite.
Yeah.
Should I try that? Pepper maple?
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's got a heft.
It's good equipment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see you make like a profound point and then hit your foom.
Yeah.
And then
well, no, I'm thinking about it. It's like I feel like you know what slapjack is?
No.
It's like a little leather spoon with a lead weight at the end. They use it in the private detective era to just knock people out.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what this thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, move it, and give somebody.
What is that? It's a derogatory term for Massachusetts.
I don't know.
Boston.
The hell?
Like a hole.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, there you go. Dude, I love this. I really hope we got to clean up our act. And, you know, I don't know what my aspirations in life are, but I've said it multiple times. The only person I would even consider a hero is Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
Just
both of us. That's both of us.
That guy nailed it.
Yeah. Incredible life.
Yeah.
Great body.
He played bully on a TV show for 5 years.
Well, he wasn't the bully. He was the cool guy.
Yeah, I'd say that's
kind of a jock and a cool guy.
It's bully.
Why?
Because he got and Screech didn't.
I think you're letting us in on a little bit of aspect of what's up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was so handsome and no, he wasn't bullying Screech. He was still friends with Screech, even though he was a jock.
All right. Anyways, you go to a hotel, turn on the TV, who do you see? Mario Lopez. What's he doing?
You go in a cab?
He's like, guys, I could not be more excited about the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's his whole life, is just doing reads.
What's his name?
Huh?
It's also his name.
All right, stop messing with that thing.
I love it.
Okay, we're done. And we'll get a clean break from that and get back into the show.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
They should have sent us two.
I know. So I could have mine.
Yeah.
Put a little electrical tape on it, so you'll know it's
make
mine.
It cool.
Yeah.
Well, with your duct tape wallet and your Jack Skellington boom.
Let's see a picture of that guy again. Can I see him?
No, let's leave it. Just leave it alone.
That guy's cool.
I know.
This is a cool guy. This is the kind of guy I want to be. He's from Canada. Track your journey, 30-day plan. Cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he listens.
I'm sure they will be listening.
They're going to love this. I was going to throw it on the ground.
Truth is out there, Scully.
Yeah. Well, what were we saying? Yeah, Mitch McConnell.
We were talking about Mitch McConnell.
Oh, so also,
yeah,
guys,
I'm sure he's rich. This is what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You're 81 years old. Get the out of politics and just be a race car driver. All of the race car drivers should be 81 years old. They weigh less. Their bones are nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like they.
Is it like that with race car drivers, where it's like jockey rules, where they want a little guy?
Slightly.
They want like a littler guy.
Let's put
any edge that they
you take, and I know nothing about the sport. You take two F1 drivers. One of them is 5'3" and 98 pounds. The other one 5'3" and 475 pounds. I guarantee you the lighter guy's winning.
Really?
Yeah. Can you imagine how funny that would look? Just jammed into just an open wheel car, just spilling out of the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I saw the Mitch McConnell thing, and I know that I have been having some lapses, cerebral lapses, and in public, no less.
But you had a gas leak in your apartment.
I just found out I had a gas leak.
Yeah.
Yeah. People thought I was a smack man. I was smacking. I was on the horse.
That is very funny to accidentally what's yourself.
Well, it was an accident. It's a neglectful landlord who I appreciate not raising the rent that much this year. But yeah, I found out. So now I'm going to be myself again. Now that I found out I had a gas leak and I got a new oven and stove.
Famously,
I could be a genius.
Wide awake Adam.
No, now look at me right now.
The Adam we all remember.
Look at me right now. Wide awake Adam.
Yeah.
Maybe I've had a gas leak for years.
Yeah.
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 Everyone's like, oh, this guy needs...
You know what really broke my heart this week?
What was that?
I was eating hot fire Cheetos.
Okay.
And I thought, I'm going to crush these up and mix it into the dust from Kraft macaroni and cheese and make Kraft macaroni and cheese with tuna fish and hot fire Cheetos.
Like you are divorced and cooking for your kids because it's your weekend?
Yeah, because you're divorced.
I saw this on TikTok.
You're divorced and somehow in jail.
I got this at the canteen.
Your kids are having the weekend in jail.
You have visitation in jail.
No, but I thought about it. I'm like, oh man, that would be amazing.
Yes.
And then I went to the store. Already exists.
As a flavor?
That is already a product. Hot fire Cheetos Kraft mac and cheese.
Not with tuna.
Yeah, but you put tuna in mac and cheese anyways, no matter what.
Oh, frozen peas?
Frozen peas? No, never.
For vegetables.
Yeah, but what do you mean for vegetables?
Yeah, you're having crap. You put a little frozen peas for green.
No, I don't play those games.
A divorced dad having visitation while he's incarcerated is so funny.
Yeah.
That is great. That's a sketch, dude. We have to write that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
What do you mean by we?
Us for the show.
What do you mean? In your office?
We have the same office.
No, your home office.
Your
home office is very funny. It's very.
I like to keep some things private.
It's very cute that you were like, well, I need to get an apartment with a home office.
I didn't do it for the home office. I like the apartment, but I do have a desk.
I need to set up a home office.
I need to use it every 12 months when I do Chapo.
Filled with sneakers people have said.
No, I've gotten rid of a lot of sneakers, okay? Every comedian, when he first makes money from anything, buys a lot of baby stuff.
The cheapest laser printer you can find, and it's never been used.
It's a Brother, and I use it constantly. I use it a lot.
Printing out insurance cards for your car.
No, they send those in the mail, actually, Geico.
All right.
Yeah.
I would recommend going paperless.
Okay, well, I have the app, and I can show the police. But, yes, it is the garbage room of the apartment. We like to keep everything else tidy, and then when we don't have a use for something, it goes into that room.
Yeah.
And I do have a poster that Nick so kindly gifted me that I proudly display in that office that says it's cool to be Jewish.
But somebody sent that to me.
Well, ye gave it to me, or Indian.
What was it?
Indigenous first person.
What happened to that thing I got you that was like the mansion with the helicopter and the Lamborghini and stuff?
You didn't get me that.
Oh, I found it on the street and I brought it in your apartment.
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
I think it was lost in the last move. It smells like pee.
What happened to the Kangol hat I got you?
It's in my apartment.
All right.
The red Kangol?
Yeah.
I'll wear it on the next show. I promise. I swear to God.
You make this you make this whole.
I got you presents.
But you make this whole to-do. Anytime you get a gift for somebody, you have to give this speech about how I was never given a gift my entire life.
It's true. I had to learn gifts.
And now
it's so annoying. Having someone know me this well. But that's not the other bad thing I do.
Well,
I give the speech about having to learn gifts as an adult. Right?
But you put all this weight into the effort you put into gifts and like how much you know and gift giving or whatever. And so yes, you got me the Dutch oven.
It's a great gift,
which I use regularly.
Yeah.
I use it as a slow cooker actually.
Yeah. Okay.
I make,
very useful.
I make fajita chicken. I put 7 pounds of chicken in it, right, with just some spices. Just let that bad boy cook for 6 hours. You open the pot, it all falls apart. Perfect.
You're welcome.
That's chicken for at least a day.
You have 7 pounds of chicken.
Yeah.
I thought you were on a diet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you only eat chicken, it's.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have like anything else? Water?
No, just the hot fire Cheetos, mac and cheese, and the chicken. Anyways. No, I was saying the one gift you gave me that was actually heartfelt and not just a thing at Target that you saw and brought to my apartment.
This is about to be a backhanded compliment. Let's hear it.
It's not a backhanded compliment, but you gave me the original.
Because that's a really nice thing. It makes me feel good.
You gave me the original Kim Jong-un horseback.
That was for you.
And then you took it back.
Sammy has it in Connecticut.
Yeah, oh, right. So
he scanned it.
So Sammy has it.
No.
So yeah.
That painting itself is a very special place in my heart because you and Stavros, when I started painting, were a little bit maybe not so supportive of my visual art.
That is insane.
And then
that is an insane. The first thing I said to you is like your talent for likeness, which is something that is very hard for people to develop.
Yeah.
Not mimicry, but likeness.
Yes.
Is it's not like you're like doing caricatures or whatever, but likeness is. I mean, that's hard.
I don't want to bring it down.
That's hard. There's all these other aspects of
like rendering.
Yeah, of stuff that other people you can learn, but likeness is.
I can't do hands.
You could learn.
Hands are hard.
You could learn that,
Yeah.
but I feel like there's certain to capture the what the essence of something is in the features.
What I was about to say.
Anyways,
is that I thought that my boys thought it was a little whatever. Not. Maybe I thought my boys thought it was a little. The paintings, but I was like with my family. We were going through a tough time at the that was what I was doing every day.
I would be surprised.
That was the last painting.
I would be surprised.
That was the last painting.
If one of the coal miners that listens to this show and has a catalog of everything we've ever said can check, I doubt we ever criticize your painting.
I think on this YouTube channel, I think you could probably find it because we were doing the video. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. That was the last one.
Also, I'll be in Boston at the Wilbur Theater.
Yes,
September. Good. Please come out. There's
I think I'm going to be in Seattle too.
But more importantly, Boston, September 14th and 15th at the Wilbur Theater. Please come out to those shows.
Okay, so that was the last one I did. I was spending my time. My mom was sick. I was spending my time doing that. That was the last one I did. And then you said, you commented when I posted on Instagram, and you said, fantastic, and it made me very happy.
I was always supportive.
I think that was the best one I did, and we need to get it back to you because I feel quite bad.
No, because
No,
I
no, no,
said
no.
something. Now to give it back.
No, you gave you've done art yourself.
No,
and
I hope Sammy's enjoying it. I hope it's.
No, he doesn't have it. He had it so
I'm
he
sure
could scan
looks
it for the shirts.
Beautiful sitting on the bed of his scanner, covered in dust.
It's in New Haven, Connecticut. I just need to get it back.
Yeah,
That's
great
it.
place for it to be.
Why? Because the Italian?
I don't know. I don't know anything about New Haven.
It's got a lot of Italians.
Does it?
I think.
Hey.
They have abits.
Hey.
New Haven
Welcome
style
to New
abits.
Haven.
Yeah.
Old school New Haven.
Old school New Haven. What was I gonna say? I'm glad I got to the bottom of this gas leak thing because I have been feeling particularly stupid recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that maybe there was just something that was making me stupid.
Yeah. I think a little bit of natural gas might be good for you, actually.
Really?
Well, it's natural gas.
Yeah.
So it probably was that's methane.
Oh,
Do we have to get Neil deGrasse Tyson in here?
I don't want to talk to him ever again.
Yeah. He's funny.
He's
not a He's just thoroughly like a type of nerd that...
He's a mean nerd.
Yeah.
If you're a nerd, be nice.
No.
And I don't mean to say he's the finest man I've ever met.
No.
No, if you're a nerd, be nice.
He has that vibe of, in The Simpsons when Marge's like, oh, Homer, there's that bird you like to argue with. That's like, oh, well, if he isn't Mr. Know-It-All.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
But everyone loves that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst kind of person you could be.
Mm-hmm.
You learn in school you don't want to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow he's found a lane where he's celebrated for it.
I don't know. I think it's like...
Chris Cuomo.
Engaging with him is like, it's like the same... Look, I got like a cat. You see a cat.
Yes.
And most of the time you want to pet it, but sometimes you want to pet it backwards. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, let's give him a little hard time.
The first time we chilled, that's what you did.
Yeah,
my old cat.
Let's get him a little riled up.
Nick was drinking Carlo Rossi out of a jug. And he was abusing my cat.
You pet him normal, maybe 10, 15
And he
times.
was saying, I thought you were a when I first met you, but you're actually not a bad guy.
Yeah. You pet the cat normal.
Yes.
Right, 10, 15 times. Then you give it one just backwards.
Abusing an animal.
No, and then the cat goes, what?
What?
What the is that? And then you go back to normal. And then the cat's like, okay, I guess it was a mistake. And you give him just one more. Or you pet them and then you let your hand linger near the tail area for a second.
Yeah. And they're like,
all right, you're going to pet me again or else, pal.
You know what it's like? It's like being at the top of a roller coaster and then they freeze it for that like 5 seconds. Mm-hmm. It's like maybe they're not going to drop us down.
That's how you really unlock a cat's personality. They like having a hard time. They like getting a little bit of a hard time.
Well, yeah, because they're going to eat you after you die in your apartment.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what Neil deGrasse Tyson is to me. It's like a cat that you can pet backwards.
No, I just think he's like a guy that went to college 40 years ago. And everyone thinks he's the smartest man in the world.
No, he came in
and I
here.
shouldn't disparage anyone.
He has a big cat vibe. He's like a big cat. He's
Panther, if you will.
He's like Heathcliff. He came in here. You might as well have a big tail.
He's like Hobbs.
Knocking it over.
Yeah.
Is this coffee? Just knocking.
He's tall during the water. Yeah.
Sonorous, too.
Do we have another thing we have to talk about?
Yeah, but we got another 5 minutes that we have to talk about.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll keep... I'll back off.
You got a problem?
No, I don't have a problem.
I'm the world's toughest guy with the world's smallest mouth. You got a problem? No? Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, this late night...
I kind of like it.
It's easier to podcast, I guess.
Yeah, because you just say,
yeah, I know.
I'm having a beer.
When we do it in the morning, it's like, oh, time for work.
Yeah.
Ride the train in. Nighttime. It's
gas leak is still affecting my...
Yeah. When we started the old podcast...
I feel like I have a new lease on life with this gas leak
We used to do the old podcast night. Remember that? 7 p.m.
So fun.
7 p.m. Simpsons time.
You know what we were talking about before the podcast? Just two guys at 8:30 p.m. talking about. That's just what guys do.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The Guy Zone.
The guys. Stay tuned.
Don't stop saying stuff like that, dude.
Don't stay tuned.
Don't stay tuned.
Don't stay tuned.
Yeah. Did they ever say that on Looney Tunes? Stay tuned?
Yeah.
I wish I had thought of that in 1939.
I wish I thought of Looney Tunes.
If I had come up with Looney Tunes.
You know when you hear like a Seinfeld bit
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, this is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't I think of this? That's what I think about Tex Avery and, cartoons.
And Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh my God. A Southern chicken?
Yeah.
That was right in front of me this whole time.
An LBJ style rooster.
Yeah. How about a big, kind of like a knocking things over kind of guy?
Yeah.
Maybe roids.
Yeah.
Maybe he's factory farm.
He's not jacked. He just looks like a regular.
He is kind of
No,
jacked.
he's not.
You don't think so? He's kind of one of those like doesn't do leg day kind of guys.
Here we go.
He's like he's all chest and shoulders.
Here we go. Adam talking about cartoon characters he doesn't know anything about, as if he knows them and likes them.
Come on, dude.
Here we go again. One more.
I know about cartoons, dude.
No.
You're not the only guy who's always fat.
Yeah, he's a big fat rooster.
He's a fat guy.
Yeah.
No, I thought he was jacked.
No.
I thought he was like
He's kind of effeminate also.
He's kind of has a woman's body.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a.
He's like Donald Trump.
He's like a bowling pin. He's all and thought.
Yeah. He's sort of a Donald Trump style rooster.
Do people eat roosters or bulls?
We should be.
Why do we only eat the girls?
I don't know, because the meat's probably more tender.
Why?
I don't know.
It doesn't seem fair. We let like the guys the girls and then we eat them?
Bull meat. Let me Google that real quick with safe search.
Or rooster. I love After Dark.
Yeah. Yeah, do people eat bull meat? Bull meat versus cow meat. The three main differences explained. Published by Timothy Woods. Because I'm a fan of the carnivore lifestyle, I often get asked about the differences between various types of meat. No, you don't. People aren't like, oh, I better ask my carnivore lifestyle friend.
Yeah, but it
Timothy."
gives his life meaning. That he thinks it's his thing that everyone respects.
Growing up, my name was Timothy, and that was rough. So now I eat nothing but bull meat.
It was rough to be named Timothy?
Yeah. Oh, here comes Timothy. Hey, Timothy.
Hey, Timothy.
I accidentally brought salad to school in 3rd grade because I thought it would make me look like an adult, but everyone called me.
Oh, here comes old Timothy.
Yeah, here comes salad boy Timothy. Bull meat and cow taste texture, with bull meat having a gamier flavor and tougher texture due to higher muscle content. Bull meat is leaner than cow meat, making it potentially healthier but harder to cook without drying out. And store-bought beef usually comes from cows or steers, not bulls, due to bulls' stronger flavor. Ox Springer, a cow close to giving birth, feeder. An animal being fattened for slaughter at a young age. Dogies, motherless calves. Anyways.
It's okay, so I would assume, I'm not a smart guy.
Today's episode is also brought to you by MyBookie.ag.
We're going to get back to this because I have I'm confused.
MyBookie.ag, Adam, take it away.
Okay, mybookie.ag, you could do a lot of stuff. You could bet on sports.
NFL coming up.
Guys, we are
NFL.
less than 2 weeks away.
What a awesome song, dude.
It's the sickest song of all
It's
time.
so
I want to
cool.
walk down the aisle to it
Yeah.
at my wedding.
That's the kind of music spit valves are made for.
Yes.
They take them off. They're just blowing. It's just tobacco spit coming out of the saxophones on that one.
Guys, we have the U.S. Open going on right now. We have football season less than a week and a half away. We got baseball season in full swing. We got a lot of shit. You can go to mybookie.com for the sports book, for live betting. They adjust the odds in the middle of a game. Let's say you threw down some money on a smart money play. You realized in the middle of the first quarter you're a idiot. You know, you confuse them because all of those people are the same to you. I'm talking about athletes. Okay?
Is that in the copy?
I don't have the copy.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Do we have copy?
No.
Okay. So what you can do is they adjust the odds in the middle of the
Did
game.
you have bad acne at some point?
Yes, I told you I was on Accutane. Why?
I don't know. I've just never noticed
I have scars from acne.
I had no idea.
This scar is not from an acne. It's from something. It's a scar. But I had cystic acne. I was on Accutane.
Yeah, you look like Seal.
Not that bad.
I don't
You
know.
know who else was on Accutane, Nick?
Is the light in here different?
No. You know who else was on Accutane?
Who?
Dylan Klebold. Okay? And I did up my school. Okay?
Fellow Doom fan.
So just say thanks, Adam, for not being a.
Yeah.
Okay. You can bet on games. They have live betting where they adjust the odds in the middle of the game. So let's say you threw down money on a bad bet, you can make it up in the middle of the game.
I don't know if we're allowed to announce this. Live betting hosted by
Hasker.
at mybookie.ag.
What does AG stand for?
Stands for
Hasker.
in the Turkish letters.
But guess what? It's not only sports. They have a casino. They have casino games. Games like April Fury and the Chamber of Scarabs.
And I know what you're thinking. Casino, the 1995 Martin Scorsese movie?
No.
It's actually a online hosted by
Yes. And then they have a live casino where you can get a.
You'd be fun as a jive casino.
Where it's like a kind of a 1970s Harlem style.
The MGM.
Across 110th Street. Okay, yeah. Live casino, so you could have a real person dealing your cards. I don't know if you're allowed to talk back to them, but maybe if it's the girl, maybe if you're winning, maybe the dealer will love you. Also, you could bet on racing. So they have casino games, live betting, sportsbook, and racing. Guys, go to mybookie.ag, put in promo code DAFTS, and you will get some sort of bonus with your initial deposit. And it is a favorable bonus, guys. It's free money. It's free money, okay? So
They'll match your deposit up to $1 million.
$1 million.
Where's the
$1
foom?
1 million. Yeah, do it. Do it again.
$1 million. $1
$1 million. $1 million.
I recently rewatched the first one. Maybe it was just nostalgia, but I kind of forced myself to like it.
You know what happened? Blazing Saddles. I watched. Halfway through, I'm forced laughing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I didn't force laugh my way through Austin Powers. I was just like, it's 1998.
I remember that.
It's 1998. It's 1998. It's 1998.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, my life is good. My parents are married.
I'm not. 1998.
It's 1998. Britney Spears.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go to mybookie.ag, promo code TAFTS. They'll match your deposit. It's smart money. Throw it down. NFL season's coming up. We're going Jets all the way. Aaron Rodgers, Hard Knocks. Watch the that. It's going to get you excited about the season. Mybookie.ag. Okay. They let the guy animals be studs, right?
Is that all we have to talk about?
I don't know. You didn't send me copy.
And all it says is NFL. NFL. What else do we got? Are you really excited about the Jets, Adam?
I watched 2 episodes of Hard Knocks. I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Raiders fan. It's not that great.
NFL preseason.
Yes.
That's it. What were you saying?
Wow, this fume is good.
Yeah.
Fume, sorry. This fume is good.
Anyways, okay, go on.
How does it work on a farm?
What do you
They're
mean?
only killing the girls and getting their milk, right?
Yeah.
And then there's one guy and he gets to everyone.
Yeah.
So what happened to the rest of the bulls? If he everyone, right? Half of the babies have to be guys. Are they infantilizing?
They turn them into they turn them into steers.
What does a steer do?
A steer is a castrated male.
So, and what does he do?
Well, just
He goes on a long ride.
He's like Foghorn Leghorn. He's like.
So they eat the steer.
Yes, yeah. There's steer meat.
So they eat bulls. A steer doesn't have a.
A steer is castrated.
So it's like you could eat me.
It never gets pubes.
He doesn't get pubes.
No.
He's like the Vienna Boys Choir.
I remember finding a forum for guys that had a castration fetish years ago.
Yeah.
And they would get the tool that they actually use on a farm to castrate bulls, and they'd meet up with each other in hotel rooms and chop each other's off.
It was like a bris.
Yeah, a little more.
Yeah,
intense Yeah, it's called like a bizardo or a bizardo. A Burdizzo is the name brand of a company that makes a castration device and employs a large clamp designed to break the blood vessels leading to the testicles.
So it's like this kind of action?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Once
It's
the blood
like a
supply to the
guillotine.
testicles is lost, the testicular necrosis occurs and the shrinks, soften, and eventually deteriorate completely. When the device is used, the operator crushes the spermatic cords one at a time, leaving a space in between in order to prevent an interruption of blood flow to the humans. There's two sections, animals and humans. Burdizzos have also been used by some human males as a means of self-castration.
Jesus Christ.
Though it lessens the risk of infection as no skin is broken, it is considered unsafe for humans as the Burdizzo was not originally designed for human use and causes blunt force trauma to the spermatic cords, which are thickly wrapped in nerve fibers.
Wait, so they smush them? They don't rip them off?
Yeah, they just crush the blood vessels.
Oh my God.
Oh, and they sell it on Amazon. Castration plier, Burdizzo style. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Please come to Boston, that second show. For whatever reason, I think in the last month of promoting the show, 6 tickets have been sold, which is about a half a ticket sold per podcast. I've mentioned it. And if you want, you can get your cut off at Amazon.com.
Yes.
And yeah, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks a lot, folks.
Good night. Good night.